Overschmidt.
And rookie number 0, Jason
Tatum.
The head coach of the Boston Celtics is Joe Mazzulla.
Here. Fans into the arena, ready for battle. We are.
It's been one of the most anticipated finals. Now let's watch it.
The Susie tries to kill the clock.
And it's a team from Toronto. What an unbelievable NBA championship happening. Amazing. It's the Dallas Mavericks and the Boston Celtics. Game 2 of the NBA Finals presented by YouTube TV. And there's a new injury concern for Luka Doncic. This happened in Game 1. Took a charge, a hard shot from Jaylen Brown. Not much was thought about it at the time. But Doncic was downgraded to questionable midday today. And receiving a lot of treatment, a lot of panic. He says he's fine. And he will be in the starting lineups, but there's no doubt about it. It has been affecting him during the warm-ups. He's already dealing with knee and ankle issues, and his team is down on 1. But as mentioned, he is in the starting lineups, and they are brought to you by Lincoln. Derek Jones, Kyrie Irving, Luka Doncic, P.J. Washington, and Daniel Gafford. It's been an outstanding starting 5 down the stretch and in the playoffs, but they struggle in Game 1. Meanwhile, the spectacular Game 5 for the Celtics. What an unbelievable total team effort for Boston to take a 1-0 lead. And it's always interesting, the opening minutes, Doris, you know Dallas is the more desperate team. They're the team that you expect to come out with that first one.
Mike, it didn't appear in Game 1 that in the first 5 minutes they were as prepared to play as they should be. They got beat to a loose ball at the opening tip. Let's watch their comportment here to start this game.
Kim Chan played by
Mavericks
playing.
have excelled in the Game 2. They lost Game 1 in the first round, the second round on the road. Came back and won Game 2 on the road, both against the Clippers and the Thunder. Doncic gets inside, falling away. First shot is up and good. JJ, what was the key as they go down low to Howard? He lifts it up and in. What was the key to the Boston Celtics defense in Game 1?
Well, they took away the others. So much of the Dallas Mavericks' success in these playoffs has been about the alley-oop dunk to Gafford and Lively and the corner threes from P.J. Washington and Derek Jones Jr. Boston is going to try to make Luka and Kyrie beat them by scoring efficiently and cut everyone else off.
Kyrie Irving, just 6 of 19 from the field in Game 1, gets his first bucket to go, and the Celtics turn it over. Here at home, Boston in the playoffs 7-2 again. The only 2 losses were at home. Only 2s in the first and second round. P.J. Washington launches a 3. That's good. Excellent start. 3 for 3 for the Mavericks.
And that's big right there, Doris, because Dallas doesn't take a lot of those above the break threes from guys like Jones and Washington. To get one to go down early could be big.
Jaylen Brown has P.J. Washington on him. Brown another superb game in Game 1, knocks it out of bounds, and it's going to be Dallas ball.
P.J. Washington is going to be big on both ends. You said it. This is a team that prefers, in particular, P.J. Washington prefers corner threes. But that's not what the Celtics are willing to concede. Those above the break threes are. But he also has to be stout defensively.
Doncic, another tough fall-away shot. Can't get that one to go. Fight for the rebound. Knocked loose. Tatum tips it to Brown. Horford all alone, and Horford will throw it down. Jason Tatum with a terrific play to get it to a teammate. There's some great Celtics. Cat was a Celtic. Paul Pierce, a champion with the Celtics, as PJ Washington goes in. And a foul will stay here. Let's listen to Jason Kidd before the game.
Little thing, right? Defensively transition. Make the ball stay out of the middle, right? Don't let them just come down the middle, go from right to left, left, right. Keep it on the side, right? Understand you got help behind you. Here's the big thing. Finish plays. Our rotations have to be on point. But guess what? If they are not, what do we have to do? Keep playing, right? It's not going to be perfect tonight.
Well, off to an excellent start, a 5-point lead. They've been 4 of their first 6 shots from the field. Tatum, Doncic tried to swipe it away. Holiday, nice fake. Gets across the lane, flips it up and in.
Just does a tremendous job playing within himself and reading and taking what the game gives him.
Irving here in the booze. He even said game 1 he thought they'd be a little bit louder than they were. He turns it over that time. Ball knocked loose by Gafford. Irving comes away with it, and a loose ball foul is going to go against the Celtics. Al Horford picks up his first. Well, in the locker room, right after the game, Derek White is telling us Joe Mazzulla reminded the team, remember in 2022, you won game 1 of that finals as well. You're also up 2-1 in those finals. There's still much work to be done. Doncic with 5 on 24. Flips it up in one hand. Nice soft touch and gets it to go. Luka Doncic already 3 for 4 from the field. His numbers in the first quarter of games after they've lost in these playoffs have been exceptional. Tatum goes inside. Can't get it to fall too strong off the glass. Irving the fake. Irving the drive. Shot blocked by White.
That's just tremendous defense from Derek White here, hanging in the air. How many times have we seen Kyrie Irving adjust mid-flight and still get that shot off? Derek White, of course, led all guards in the NBA in blocks this season.
Irving finds some room, nails a 3-pointer. Kyrie Irving, you say foot on the line, so a 2-pointer, and Joe Mazzulla not happy with the start, calls a quick timeout. Dallas with a quick response here to begin game 2.
Well, their best players have got to be stellar. Probably got to be near 30, both of them, and they've come out aggressive. Good, solid screen by Lively. Kyrie, a rhythm 3. What a start by Dallas.
Is reportedly considering leaving the Miami Heat out in the cold.
Jimmy, we was just getting our groove back. I consider myself a part of the team, man. You are 4'11". You could be the mascot. Basketball is in my blood. Oh, negative. I shot that from a weird angle. You expecting anybody? Yo, man, what you doing? I want to be a bad boy. Oh, hell.
Bad Boys writer got written hard. Watch the NBA Finals on ABC.
Ayusin na.
No, just talk me.
Sobrang nag-trending na video na to sa TikTok kasi tignan nyo. Ito pati ako nagulat dito kasi tignan nyo yung ginawa nila. Ayan, meron sila dito carrot, tapos meron sila saging, tapos pinagdikit nila yun. Tapos pagkatapos nila pagdikitin na yan, tinanin nila. Tapos ito yung magiging bunga niya kapag tumubo daw yun. Ayan, ala. Wow, grabe. Oh, grabe ang astig.
If you're not making enough money at your 9-to-5 job, I know a secret that can help you make up to $1,000 a day within the next 30 days, and I'm about to give you the steps. Now, before I give you the steps, let me tell you the tea of it all. This is selling digital products online. When you're selling digital products online, there is a 94% profit margin because it costs you nothing but some time to make them. And don't worry, because over here, I'm going to show you how to do that in just a second. Not only does it cost you nothing to make, but it's easy to promote, and you never run out of inventory, which means you don't have how much money you can make. I'm literally seeing girls Be one of them. Judge me by my outfit if you want to, because the bank statement's telling them, well, we go to that. And so, as promised, I'm about to show you the steps to make this bag. A list of digital products that directly resolves a pain point for somebody. Now, this is important.
Gusto mo magkaroon ng maraming followers? Pero nahihirapan kang magparami ng followers at magpangat ng account? Ayan, tapusin ko yung video na to at ituturo ko sa iyo yung mabilisang paraan sa pagpaparami ng followers. Notice ko po muna yung comment ni Fauzi. Sabi niya, legit po talaga to at kaninang umaga, 1,300 plus lang. Ngayon, halos 1,700 na. Congratulations sa iyo, Ate Fauzi, at padamihin pa natin lalo ang iyong followers. Basta pumunta ka lang palagi sa ating live araw-araw. At kung ikaw din, dumami ang followers mo.
Tonight's access brought to you by Verizon. Let's hear some sound.
Here we go. A beautiful day. A great day to have a great day. Here we go. Here we go. Hey, no hesitation out there. Do what we do. Just breathe. When the adversity comes, that's when we step up.
Well, Jaylen Brown was the subject of a rather interesting comment in the off day yesterday when Jason Kidd said he's the Celtics' best player. Said the phrase several times. Got a little gamesmanship, perhaps.
Yeah, and I don't think anyone on the Celtics thought that Jason Kidd was being serious. I think they knew that he was playing mind games, which kind of defeats the point of playing mind games.
Lightning grabbed the rebound. Doncic's rebound. Jason Tatum had a great response. He goes, hey, this is a team sport, right? This is not our first rodeo. Doncic, three-pointer. That one off the mark. Good boxing out from Brown.
Mike, I think the strength of both Jason and Jaylen, from the moment they put on the Celtic jersey, they have played with a maturity that's belied their years. I expect them to handle this, no question.
Yeah, they have seen it all. They've had to answer it all. As Tatum misses out, PJ Washington, the rebound. Tatum now picking up Doncic. Doncic had it stripped. He thought he was fouled. Here comes Derek White the other way. Back for Brown. Brown inside the White. Shot blocked by Washington. He's called for a foul and quickly calls for a replay. We didn't have a single replay challenge in game one. They're going to do it. Yep. They got the word. They're going to challenge that call. The green light's going to go on. We'll take a break. PJ Washington thought he timed it beautifully. I think he did.
And is part of the ball.
Ruling on the floor, defensive foul on Dallas. The players been challenged by Dallas.
The last call on Dallas is now being challenged.
Passport sa mga service centers ng Abitex, C5 Lake and Calax, Cavite Tourism Office, and other partner spots. Here's the mechanics of the game. Kapag meron na kayong passport, make sure to follow the pages of the DOT Calabarzon, DILG40, Cavite Tourism, ang biyaheng South. I-check nyo yung mga list of partners or tourism spots sa passport. Mag-visit and get a stamp sa kanilang mga representative. Kailangan nyo makakolect ng 10 stamps from different tourism spots, pero dapat at least merong isang stamp of food, heritage, staycation, at adventure. Siyempre, post or share sa mga social media nyo yung mga photos or video on your visit and dapat lang ikapublic and use this hashtag. So pag complete nyo yung stamps, mag-message lang kayo sa Facebook page ng Biyaheng South at mag-send lang kayo ng photo of your accomplishment.
White makes contact with the hand and pulls the hand off the ball. Therefore, the challenge is unsuccessful. There'll be 2 shots.
After the
Passport at you have 3 seconds to choose a number between 1 and 5. Write it immediately in the comments. I'll explain everything to you later. Thanks. I apologize for being so urgent with you, but you probably had to choose this number very quickly. And without thinking too much about it, because it will be of capital importance to you. This number
Like the rule, given that defensive play right there at the point was so good.
No, I'm fine with the rule. I'm fine with the rule.
Irving gets it out in the corner. An early entry for Maxi Kleber. Derek Lively offensive rebound. Lost it, trying to get it back. Throws it, but right to Brown. Jaylen Brown goes right past Doncic and the slam.
Kurczę.
That's the way to avoid a defender. And Celtics within 3.
And you love the hustle from Lively, but he basically threw an outlet pass to Jaylen Brown.
Porzingis in. Cleveland's going to get another wide open look. Can't hit. Cleveland banged up much of the playoffs. Returned late in the conference final. Tatum inside draws the foul. As Cleveland will pick up the first and 2 free throws for Tatum.
Back-to-back possessions, Mike, where the downhill driving ability of Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum commit to play. Watch this right-to-left cross. Maxi Kleber decides probably not a good idea to challenge. This is a tough move. He's a dynamic athlete, and that is an emphatic finish. It's so pretty.
The officials just spoke as we see Brown once again. And said that was not in the act of shooting. Joe Mazzulla doesn't like it. Jason Tatum doesn't like it, but a side out for Boston. Holiday to Tatum. Irving on Tatum with 8 to shoot. Tatum draws the foul. Kyrie Irving. And they're going to say on a pass it's going to be another side out, says Tony Brothers.
This is on that previous play. Irving gets him first. No foul there. And I think the Celtics had a legitimate argument. It doesn't look like he's making that pass to the corner. He's in as much of a shooting motion as anything else.
That's 2 shots. Period. That is 2 shots to me.
Porzingis, who had that incredible first quarter on Thursday, draws the foul, shot in and out. And the Mavericks starting to foul quite a bit here as Jones picks up his first. And Porzingis will shoot free throws.
Well, he did this the other night on Derek Jones Jr. as well. This low pull through to try to get his hands back. Jones didn't foul him the other night, but got him right there.
Porzingis, the biggest game of his life on the NBA's biggest stage. Boy, did he shine after not playing for 38 days. Just an amazing performance. Reminder, upcoming final schedule brought to you by American Express. All games on ABC. Wednesday will be in Dallas for Game 3 and Game 4 Friday as well. Both games, 8:30 Eastern. Josh Green comes in. Porzingis, he's experienced a lot in 10 years. He was the face of the franchise in New York. They hoped he would be the co-star in Dallas with Doncic. He's had season-ending injuries. He's been traded 3 times, highs and lows, booed and cheered. He says all of his experiences during the course of his career prepared him for that moment the other night. Cleveland blocked by Porzingis. He's at it again. Tatum. Tatum trying to find some room. Step back jump shot. Lively grabs it.
That's going to be an interesting matchup because Josh, in game one, some of it in garbage time, held Tatum to 0 for 4. He was super physical with him. Just something to keep an eye on. How much does he get that matchup?
And Doncic draws the foul. They say in the act of shooting, it's going to be against Jason Tatum. That'll be his first.
These high quadrant ISOs for Luka Doncic were actually very successful in game one. Something they've already gone to 2 or 3 times here, and he's gotten in the paint and gotten a good look and made an offensive play.
Missing the first free throw. They shot 63% from the line in game one.
How about this block by Kristaps Porzingis? Kleber getting some early run. His ability to stay hip to hip, use that length, keep his body off, and pin that is just, he is elite both ends.
So much made about his scoring. He averaged 20 game regular season, had 20 the other night. Doncic misses both. And Holiday gets the rebound, but Porzingis has always been one of the better shot blockers in the NBA when he's been healthy. Jaylen Brown, back up top, Hauser launches a 3. Doncic throws it ahead, and Hauser does a good job getting back. And able to deflect it, turnover, Celtic ball. Brown goes at Lively, fakes, and he slid. Traveling violation, second turnover for Boston.
I want to go back to that play Sam Hauser just made. So he's the shooter, and Derek Lively contests him. It's not Sam Hauser's job to be the first one back on defense. Just a full sprint to go make a play on the basketball. It's little possessions like that that can make a big difference.
Luka, so effective at those long push-ahead passes. That's been an effective weapon for them.
Falling away, shot is good. Luka Doncic, 8 points here in the first. Knows his team needed a quick start after the poor start in game one. Brown up top. Hauser finds Porzingis. Kleber trying to be physical. Porzingis leans in, shoots over him, and scores.
It's 7-2 with a release point that's so high.
Tatum now on Doncic. Doncic had 30 and 10 in his debut in the finals, but had just 1 assist, and he traveled. I don't know if the floor is slippery. That's a couple of slip travels, and that's 4 turnovers for the Mavericks.
Watch that right foot for Luka. Clearly slides.
Again, great help defense. Is the one he got off. That is so difficult. PJ Washington back in. Porzingis, 3-pointer. Too strong. Well, they had 7 3-pointers in the first quarter of game one. They're 0 for 5 to start here in game 2. Doncic, he tries and nails a 3-pointer. 11 points already for Doncic. Now Doncic guarding Tatum. Tatum gets in the paint, kicks it out. Hauser, good clean look. Ball batted off the backboard. Kleber comes up with it. PJ Washington drives into the lane, throws it up and in. And a 6-point lead for the Mavericks.
Makeable shot missed by the Celtics off the Tatum drive and the push. You can see the concerted effort by Dallas to play with more pace, to not wait for Luka to take it up the floor.
Brown, 3-pointer. Now 0 for 7 from 3. A loose ball foul called against the Mavericks.
One of the things Dallas talked about as a group was not having Luka with the ball, walking it up the floor. PJ is tremendously dynamic in transition. One defender to beat, attack him, cross his body. And then Luka Doncic, JJ, his shot making is ridiculous.
One thing they had a ton of success with in game one was using Kristaps Porzingis' man as a screener in pick and roll. Back to doing it again tonight. And by the way, there's nothing questionable about Luka's shot making right now. This guy's just ridiculous.
Meanwhile, it all comes down to this. Follow every finals moment in the NBA app. Access the latest highlights, real-time updates, and go behind the scenes of each game with new episodes of Chasing History. Download the NBA app today. Cleveland sits down. That last foul was on Green. Holiday hitting the first free throw. And you see the first quarter following a loss. That included that Game 5 clincher where he was phenomenal against the Minnesota Timberwolves to win the Western Conference Finals. It was basically game over after what he did in the first. Doncic backing down on Holiday. And a foul on Drew Holiday.
But you can see Boston's strategy. This is the one team that does not philosophically like to blitz, right? They want to play him one-on-one. You see Luka try to get a little separation with the chest. Doesn't get Holiday off his body. It's the reach and slap. But JK, they will switch. They're going to try to guard one-on-one. Make Luka beat him with tough twos and tough individual shot making.
Holiday, meanwhile, picks up his second foul. Doncic, who missed 2 free throws earlier, knocks that one down. He is having one of the great playoff runs in NBA history, shredding the NBA's best defense, Minnesota, in the conference final. And did put up good numbers, but to show you how the standard he set, it was considered just a solid game for him. And that's the way the Celtics wanted it. Back to 6. Brown steps back. Drives on Doncic. And a foul on Kyrie Irving. That's going to be his second foul. Let's listen to Jaylen Brown.
Make them pay. Take them shots for college every time. You open in that corner, open in that wing every time. Confidence. Whatever you do it with confidence. Whatever you do it with confidence. Hey, we good. We got behind. We knew they was going to come out like this. Let's meet the moment. We know what this was. Embrace the moment. Breathe into it. Accept it. Don't run from it.
Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum and the Celtics overall, their drive and kick game throughout this season has been so important in generating threes. And because they can beat their primary defender, as we have a little stoppage here, because they can beat their primary defender, that's going to put teams in rotation. You heard Jason Kidd at the outset talking about rotate, don't give up on the play. Boston has missed some of these open threes, but so far Dallas's rotations have been much better than they were on Thursday night.
Feels like they're playing harder. They're in their gaps and then out to shooters quicker. I mean, Boston's going to put a ton of pressure on you offensively. You've got to come with incredible effort.
Doncic got cut there, so they got to stop the bleeding. He'll sit down. So substitutions coming in. Cleveland comes back in. Doncic off to an excellent start. 13 points already here in the first. Hauser will shoot. You know, there's so many numbers and stats we throw out. The difference between winning and losing. The importance of the first quarter in this postseason has been off the charts. The Celtics, if they're leading after the first quarter, they're 11-0 in the playoffs. If Dallas is leading after the first quarter, they're 8-1. And it so often sets the tone, as it did in Game 1 on Thursday. But a great response from the Mavericks.
Didn't Doug Collins used to say, everybody talks about the final 3 minutes, but the NBA is actually a first quarter league?
Yep, no question. Soon to be Hall of Famer Doug Collins.
That's exactly right.
Doncic, by the way, went back to the locker room. With just about 2 minutes to go here in the first. Irving, well defended by Jaylen Brown, pokes it away, shot clock at 6. Irving trying to get away, fires it up, and a travel. That is sensational defense from Jaylen Brown.
Jaylen Brown on an island against one of the most skilled offensive players this game has ever seen. Doesn't give an inch and forces a turnover.
Well, Holiday and Derek White both make All-NBA defense second team as the foul's called on Cleveland. But Jaylen Brown had the best defensive year of his career.
So it's the first move with the counter to stay in front. It's the poke away, the pursuit to get back. Jaylen Brown was excellent in Game 1. You know, his offensive numbers didn't pop like some of his other performances in these playoffs, but defensively, with the steals and the help defense blocks, tremendous stuff from Jaylen Brown on that end of the floor.
He picked Luka clean at half court. That is something that you very rarely see.
That foul on Kleber, his second, and again in the penalty with 1:55 remaining. Celtics haven't hit a three-pointer. They're 0 for 7, but they haven't missed a free throw, 9 for 9. They scored 37 points in the first quarter of game 1. As you guys have been talking about, Dallas's defense like night and day here to start game 2. Irving with White on in, nearly lost it, gets in the corner. P.J. Washington gets into the paint, drives, 5 to shoot. Gafford, 2 on the 24. Kleber, shot won't go. Brown the rebound, and a loose ball foul is going to go against the Celtics. It's against Brown. Joe Mazzulla can't believe it. Brown wants a challenge. It did not look like a foul.
Watch Gafford crashing here.
There's a little bit of a shove there, but that's pretty much 2 guys going for the rebound, correct?
Gafford got tripped up here on his leg. That's why he went to the floor.
So Gafford's going to shoot free throws, just 64% from the free throw line in the playoffs. Going in and out. They've already missed 3 free throws. They game 2 of the Stanley Cup Finals Monday in South Florida. Oilers and the Panthers at 8 on ABC. Panthers, well, a terrific performance in game 1. They lead 1-0. Coverage begins with The Point at 7 Eastern on ESPN2. After the midseason acquisition from the Wizards, what a pickup he's been, but he misses 2. Washington can't hold on. Kleber just shoves Porzingis. Porzingis get a little extra on it. Meanwhile, he's guarded by Kyrie Irving, shoots over, scores. Porzingis 8 points in on the first.
We saw them go to that a ton, Mike. They put him at the nail. He's got a smaller defender on him. He's got great patience on the catch for steps.
How about the defense from Hauser? Irving tries to save it, and he does. Both teams getting after it defensively here in the first. Shot clock at 5. Irving the drive, gets inside. Back shot. Oh, beauty from Kyrie Irving. He's got 6 points.
14.
Brown finds Derek White. Can't shoot. Won't go. 0 for 8 from 3-point range. Celtics have had a 3-pointer in the first quarter in every single game this season, regular season and playoffs. Don't have one yet. Irving drives on Hauser, gets inside. Another shot is good.
So tough to contain off the bounce. Gets to that right hand. Look out.
There's Jaylen Brown. Shot clock turned off. Al Horford, his 3-pointer. Excellent. There's the first 3-pointer. Well, the streak continues. Josh Green fakes, drives, and a foul. Great ball fake from Josh Green. And he's going to shoot free throws, 1/10 of a second remaining.
That's a really smart play from Josh Green. Both these Celtics defenders know that time is winding down. You're going to be a little overzealous in your contest. Good patience here to draw the foul from Josh Green.
But yet another missed free throw. Wow. They're 2 for 7.
We just talked about this is one of the most skilled players to ever play the game. They actually made the angle initially tough, but his finish ability with either hand is ridiculous. His ability to hit the top of that window, to put enough English on it when required. Kyrie is just so special to watch.
Once again, Hardy comes in, getting early minutes. Irving sits down. Good first quarter. Doncic and Irving with 21 of their 28 points. And that will end the first. Dallas came out the desperate team after losing game 1. Luka Doncic, an excellent start. Kyrie Irving the same after one. Mavs by 3. By the National Basketball Coaches Association to recognize coaches who have made a special contribution to the sport throughout their NBA careers. This year's recipient is Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame coach Rudy Tomjanovich. Promoted to head coach of the Houston Rockets in 1992, Rudy would go on to become the winningest coach in franchise history. He won NBA championships in 1994 and in 1995, after which he famously proclaimed, "Don't ever underestimate the heart of a champion." Always popular amongst players while being a tireless worker, Tomjanovich also led USA Basketball to a gold medal in the 2000 Olympics. Now, at center court, Rick Carlisle, president of the National Basketball Coaches Association, and David Vogel, the executive director, are presenting Rudy Tomjanovich the 2024 Chuck Daly Lifetime Achievement Award. Thank you, Rick and David, and congratulations to Rudy Tomjanovich.
Celtics fans, please give a warm welcome to Vista Prince Small Business of the Game.
Congrats on this recognition.
Congrats on this recognition.
Here's to continued success and impact on our local communities.
Let's toss it down to the court to learn more about their business.
All right, Celtics fans, we are down here with celebrity chef Tiffany Faison from Tanya Ronnie, who is tonight's small business of the game, presented by Vista Print. And Luck is here to join us for a jersey swap. Now, welcome back to the NBA Finals presented by YouTube TV. PJ, what's been better, more efficient about the start tonight?
Our defense. We emphasize not letting them get easy threes. We've been contesting and trying to get out on the break on the offensive end.
Jason Kidd said that you need to be Magic Johnson tonight, that he wanted you to push it on a make or a miss and get it up the court. What do you like about the pace so far?
We've been getting good shots we want, and we just got to knock them down. I got to do a better job of rebounding and getting out and finding my guys, and we'll do that.
Paul Jermaine Washington on a pickup he was, says the only person that calls him Paul is his wife, and she's mad at him now. He's not mad at him the way he's playing here in these playoffs. Here in his first NBA Finals, Derek White jumper's good. White's first field goal. Irving aggressive early. Pritchard, his first minutes, guarding Doncic. Foul line shot, soft touch, gets it to go. He's got 15 already.
So similar to Kristaps Porzingis at the free throw line, smaller defender. Luka's 6'7", 230. So strong, so tough, and a very good two-point shooter.
Tatum as Kyrie Irving, and Brown cuts. Beautiful pass to Jason Tatum. That was a poor rotation
by the Mavericks' weak side defense. You put two to the ball on the baseline side, you better guard the basket.
Doncic, three-pointer from the corner. Luka Doncic now 7 of 9 from the field, already 18.
And it looks like an easy 18. I know he's made a couple tough ones, but he has not been sped up, and he is just scoring with ease right now.
Tatum goes up top. Pritchard can't get it to fall. Pritchard has had a terrific season for them, but was 0 for 7 from the field in game 1. Dante Exum lost control. Exum getting some early minutes. Jason Kidd talked about he needed somebody to push the pace, and Exum does that. Brown gets inside and lost it out of bounds.
And this one here from Luka, just a relocation three. You don't see that often. Most of his threes are self-created, off the dribble, an off-ball movement three from Luka. That's a rarity.
Doncic goes at Brown, stops again. 1-footer, rattles it home. He right now is unstoppable.
So now your decision is, obviously, do you want to send 2 to Luka? This is a team that blitz 1.3% of the time, getting 2 to the ball, but he is absolutely beating them individually almost.
Derek White, 8 on the 24. Throws it out of bounds. Wasn't sure if that was for Brown or Porzingis. 4 turnovers for Boston.
So one-on-one, you've got an elite defensive player in Jaylen Brown. Luka, that fadeaway, that is his patented shot. He is so good when he has got 2 feet in the paint. And this time, just size differential. Big-time delivery.
The NBA's leading scorer. Nice fake on Porzingis. Sidestep, three-pointer. Off the mark. And Holiday looks to push. Tatum drives past Irvin, gets in. Scoop layup. There's a gorgeous goal from Tatum. And those are his first points. Pritchard on an island with Kyrie Irving. Does a good job staying in front. Irving now falling away. And Holiday grabs it again.
Rebounding numbers are also, there's been such a big indicator on who wins during these playoffs. Porzingis throws it up and in. The team that has won the rebounding number,
60 and 17 here in the postseason. Doncic, another 3. Derek White runs it down. Celtics pushing. Tatum wide open, three-pointer. Pritchard comes out of the pack with 3 Mavs around him. Tatum spins, Tatum drives, layup, bank shot, too strong. Tatum now just 1 for 7 to start. Here's P.J. Washington, offensive foul, as Lively knocked down Porzingis.
So Dallas has been better defensively, right? We'll take a look at this charge, and this is an obvious foul call. He is trying to clear space for his teammate and give him a runway, but that is a foul. But here's something to think about, guys. The Celtics are 1 for 7 on open threes. Joe Mazzulla talks all the time about three-point variance. He never worries if they miss 10, 12 in a row. He wants them to fire.
Well, they haven't missed that many in a row, but they're 1 for 11 so far in the game. Yet still only down by 2. The free throw disparity helping Boston despite the poor shooting from outside. There's a 3 from White. It's the second three-pointer, and the Celtics have their first lead.
yesterday when we spent some time with Derek White, he and I talked about how hard it is to shoot threes off the catch on a bounce pass, and then he just drills one from the corner off the Tatum bounce pass.
Doncic doubled. Finds P.J. Washington. His shot won't go. Lively tips it. Derek Jones couldn't hang on. White is all alone down the other end. Washington gets to him. White blocked by Washington. Great defensive play from P.J. Washington. Tatum one-on-one. Now drives, goes inside, lost it. Here comes Doncic. Takes his time, finds Lively. Lively throws it up, shot missed it. Al Horford to save. Pritchard on the run. And a timeout call by Joe Mazzulla. little helter-skelter basketball. We've played 5 minutes here in the second. A 1-point game.
In the community extends beyond the gridiron. With unwavering passion, Matthew Slater has devoted countless hours to uplifting the lives of underserved individuals across New England. Slater's commitment to serving others is rooted in his belief in the power of community, a testament to his desire to make tangible differences for those around him. Slater remains dedicated to supporting foster families, youth leaders, and mentorship programs, even in retirement. For his determination to create a brighter future for individuals in New England, please join the Celtics in welcoming tonight's hero among us, Matthew Slater.
Mother Miriam, and right from the start, a basketball prodigy from a very young age. At 13, he signed his first professional contract with Real Madrid, moved to Spain. In 2018, led Real Madrid to the EuroLeague Championship, was the MVP. 2018 drafted 3rd overall by Atlanta, traded to Dallas, and now performing magic tricks night in and night out in the NBA.
What I've always been impressed with Luka is his poise from day one in the NBA. This is a guy who's seen every single coverage. He's been in big moments prior to even getting to the NBA. It just feels like he always rises to the occasion.
Remind me again who was picked before him, first and second. Do you remember?
Why do you have to bring that up to us? That's not nice.
DeAndre Ayton was number 1, as Doncic has it. Shot clock at 4. Defensive 3 seconds. So a 1-shot technical. Again, following a loss, this team has been terrific, and he has led the way in that department. Mark Followill, who's the terrific Mavs play-by-play announcer for many, many years, he named it. It's Luka magic, and you see it all the time, the way he performs. Everybody trying to stop him, he just finds a way. One of the great scorers in the history of the league, and it's not too early to say that, even though he's only 25.
Just going to say he's 25, 5 straight. first-team All-NBA selections. So in every year but one, first team. It's really a remarkable achievement. If you're above Jordan in anything, my goodness.
Meanwhile, the Mavericks are 4 of 10 from the free throw line. Josh Green lines that one up. Comes up short. Jaylen Brown. Derek Jones guarding in. Nice duck and under. Banks it home.
Jaylen Brown is so good at that move when he comes to a jump stop. Can choose either pivot foot. That step through where he lifts the pivot right to the basket. Beautiful move from Jaylen Brown.
9 straight points now for Boston. This is their largest lead. They trail by 7, so a 10-point turnaround. Green gets a wide open look. Can't get it to fall. Jones comes flying in for the rebound, and Green lays it up and in. Derek Jones Jr. with a heads-up play. Brown spins on Irving. Pritchard. Holiday, nice sidestep layup.
So they know what a brilliant three-point shooter he's been all year. So the closeouts are hard. And again, I go to his tempo. He never gets sped up, just attacks it beautifully.
Doncic, what a pass, and Jones with the finish. Well, that's his second assist, so he's already had more assists than he did in game 1. Plus, he's got 20 points. Bad pass, Tatum. No, can't save it. Jones, the steal, goes right at Tatum. Banks it in, and a foul. Tatum tried to back off. Instead, he picks up his second personal. Costly turnover for the Celtics.
They've had a few of these where they just get a little sped up. Tatum trying to relocate. And I want you to watch Tatum's arm here. You can't really see it at that angle. Looked like he had Derek Jones Jr. wrapped, and then you see this beautiful drop-off pass. There's some Luka magic for you.
Well, one of the more dramatic midseason turnarounds we have seen from any team in recent years is what Dallas did this year. They became a team that would outscore you to become one of the best defensive teams. And we saw it in the playoffs. Did not see first, but suddenly here in game 2, they're playing great defense. Holiday inside, lays it up and in. He just finds the spot.
So normally we see Dallas tag team their centers, Lively and Gafford. They're spending a lot of time with Kleba on the floor. He gives them the extra shooter.
Irving on the pull-up jump shot. Can't get it. 4 for the rebound. Jason Tatum just 1 of 7 from the field. Goes right at Kyrie Irving. Nice pass. Nope, they wave it off. Foul came on the pass. It's the first team foul against the Mavericks here in the second. That's 3 on Cleveland.
This has been really the one part of Jason Tatum's offensive game in these first 2 games that has been good. It's when he puts his head down and gets to the basket, draws fouls, gets assists. Nice drop-off pass to Drew Holiday.
So he's 1 for 7, but he's got 5 assists. Meanwhile, Jaylen Brown has 4 assists. Well, the top 2 scorers, as they say, letting everybody eat. That's been one of the mantras of these Celtics. Tatum misses that 3. Holiday, offensive rebound. Turn, shoots, can't get it. And Jason Kidd now wants to talk it over. A good battle here in game 2, just under 4 remaining first half. It's all even.
So this time, checking po tayo. Ginagamitan natin ang power supply. Si Tech Marvin ang nag-handle po niyan. So as you can see, nandiyan na po siya sa board separator. Medyo mainit yan guys. Kailangan kasi natin yan i-separate mo. Upper and lower board. Para ma-figure out natin at ma-proper diagnose natin yung mismong motherboard. So later on, ipapakita namin kung paano mag-check ng mga no power at ng mga cellphone na may problema. So this time, thermal camera para mas accurate, mas sigurado po tayo. May kita niyo sa monitor, yung nagbi-blink po. Nakita niyo po yan. Yan. Nasa may bandang taas, yung nagbi-blink. Yan po ang major concern, ang main cause kung bakit po siya shorted. Dahilan kung bakit po siya no power. At yan, si Ma'am, maraming salamat. Sorry, hindi na-videohan yung interview ko sa kanya. Sayang, ang ganda pa naman ng sinabi niya. Anyway, checking na lang po tayo. Okay na po siya. Okay na po yung
Tonight's Star Watch brought to you by Crypto.com. JJ.
Well, anytime you're on the road in a must-win game, it's got to be the stars that set the tone, and Luke has done that tonight for the Dallas Mavericks. He's made shots from all over the court. He's taken advantage of mismatches. And Doris, Dallas lost the three-point battle by 27 points in Game 1. So far, Dallas with 3 threes, and Boston only with 2 made threes.
Well, we're going to talk about some of the defense from Dallas. It definitely feels like their ball pressure is better, their rotations are sharper, they're in gaps and out, as you see what he did versus Game 1 and tonight already. To me, though, Mike, listen, 20 total drives between Tatum and Brown. Tatum has not shot it well again, and you also are missing some open shots. So yes, Dallas's defense is better, but Boston has not played especially well, and we're locked up at 42.
At this point in the game, Derek Jones lines that up, knuckleball. At this point in the game, in Game 1, the Mavericks were down 29 on Thursday. Nearly all tied up with 3.5 to go in the set. A striking difference, as you would expect. As Holiday backs in, and Holiday making a living in the paint.
Case in point, JJ, another blow by Tatum, and he gets another assist.
And it's such a unique thing that Boston does on those wing isolations. They put the dunker spot guy on the same side as the guy getting ISO'd. It creates a real indecision on your help defense.
By the way, Holiday is the leading scorer for the Celtics. He's 5 of 7 from the field. Short jumper. Mike can't get it to go. Doncic lobs it up. Oh, and Jones throws it down. Their first lob. This is a team that really dominated with the lob throughout the first 3 rounds of the playoffs. And it was completely taken away in Game 1. Holiday. Nice move again in the paint doors.
And it's 3 straight possessions of getting beat off the bounce. We talked after Game 1 about containing the ball. Boston is getting to its spots.
Doncic, 3-pointer over Porzingis, puts it in. Luka Doncic with 23 now in the first half. He's 9 of 13 from the field. Tatum gets past Doncic, gets it around, backs it home, and the foul. That's got to feel good for Jason Tatum. Chance for a 3-point play.
Well, again, Jason Tatum, head down, attack to the basket, beat Luka off the dribble and then the finish through Derek Jones Jr. And again, attacking Kristaps Porzingis in pick and roll. Porzingis just too far back, and Doncic able to knock it down. And Doris, this was one of the first times all series that they put 2 on the ball. Porzingis and Holiday both go to Doncic. Oh, there's your first lob.
He only had 1 lob attempt in the entire Game 1. They had 54 alley-oop dunks in the first 3 rounds. By far the most in the NBA playoffs. Celtics, though, up by 2. Under 2 to play here. Irving here in the booze again. Dancing. Can't get at the ball. Porzingis tips it. Irving comes up with it. Derek Jones back to Irving. Jump shot.
rolls around and drops through with a soft touch from Kyrie Irving. He's in double figures.
Boy, Derek Jones' activity has been a big part of what's happening here. And it's the little margins he gets to. A couple of assists, a rebound, a tip to a teammate.
And that's the type of play their supporting players have been doing. Doncic called for a foul. And helps up Brown. First foul on Doncic.
The drivers here are always going to be Luka and Kyrie. Thinks he's trying to get a rhythm three. The kick back to Kyrie. Excellent decision. You know where the buckets come from if you're Derek Jones Jr.
So the Mavericks in the penalty. Brown will shoot. Celtics have not missed a free throw here in the first half. 11 for 11. Meanwhile, the Mavericks 5 of 11 from the line. Brown gets that to go. The key at halftime coming up. Well, many feel the Mavericks, Luka Doncic has to do it all. He's done it all here in the first half. Malika, Stephen A., Michael, Bob, and Josh Hart. The guest coming up at halftime. Gafford comes in. Lively will sit down. It's just a different defensive tenacity from the Dallas Mavericks. And you always talk about this, JJ. Luka Doncic, he sees what defenses are getting. He just kind of always figures it out.
He's in the business of exploitation. he will exploit your defense with whatever coverage. Well, it looks like we have a lane violation.
Yeah, he tried to exploit the lane violation rule. Although I think it was P.J. Washington. 20 brothers having a laugh.
I mean, he's starting on the line. He's starting on the line. So, yeah. And Mike, to your point on Dallas' defense, the Boston Celtics, they require you to make multiple efforts on nearly every possession because of their skill level, their shooting, and their spacing. And Dallas so far has done a good job.
So I think we could count on Luka to sustain a second half like this. That's how brilliant he is. But if you're Dallas, are you going to count on Boston going 2 for 14 from 3 in the second half like they have here in the first?
Washington misses. Celtics come the other way, final minute. Tatum looks up. Brown drives on Doncic, shuts him off. Brown back up top. Good ball movement. Tatum off the bounce. Holiday wide open 3 in the corner. Got it. Celtics' largest lead in the first half. Only 3 for 15 from three-point range. Irving spins, throws it inside. Gafford. Foul. Oh, goaltend. Not a foul. Just a goaltend. So count 2 points for Gafford, says John Gold.
You see Derek White's thumb inside of the rim. Good eyes from the officials to see that. Ooh. But on that previous possession, that's exactly what we're talking about. Is it sustainable to make that amount of effort for possession after possession where it ends in a Drew Holiday open corner 3? No, Doris, I don't expect Boston to go 2 for 14 in the second half.
Shot clock on. No foul to give. Brown, double team, kicks it out Tatum. Tatum sidestep. 2 seconds to go. Tatum drives, just gets it up. Nope, knocked away. And that will end the first half. Good defense again from the Mavericks. Despite all their good defense, despite special play from Luka Doncic, they're down by 3. As Drew Holiday picking up the scoring slack for the Boston Celtics. Well, Drew Holiday's done a little bit of everything in his first season with the Celtics, trying to win his second NBA championship, one with Milwaukee. Great first half. Luka Doncic desperate to tie this series up. 23 points here in the first 2 quarters. Halftime in Boston. Celtics by 3.
The 2024 NBA Finals presented by YouTube TV are brought to you by Patron. No one does passion quite like the masters behind Patron. Authentically crafted in the heart of Jalisco, Mexico. Patron, made by hand, crafted by passion. Please drink responsibly.
Luka Doncic, first team All-NBA. Luka Luka Doncic is playing at an unbelievably high level, so crafty with the basketball.
There's no stopping Mr. Doncic.
Doncic maneuvers for the lead. Got it! What a shot!
Being back in the conference finals, it's an amazing feeling. Obviously we haven't done nothing but just winning two playoff series. This is team basketball. Every guy on the team is important. Every guy has a role, and we trust everyone. We just stay together all the time.
Doncic runs it up. He is that guy!
The difference between regular season and playoffs is that everybody's gonna give everything they have. They're letting us play more physical. I think it was really big to win game 2, but obviously it's seconds or 4. But it's just different feeling, It's a playoff game. You want to win every game.
Luka and Kyrie, those two guys, they may be the best duo.
They produce, and they put you in a position to win games, big games.
Kai and my connection on the court is special. We just get along really good. He's a great person, always with the positive energy. And on the court, he's an unbelievable player. So it kind of makes my life easier.
Kyrie praises the man. What a great play!
Since we got him in the trade, obviously our first season, we didn't have much time to get to know each other. But second season with him has been nothing but amazing.
Goodness, Doncic, great catch and finish by early also. Isn't he fun to watch?
For me and Kai, it's very important to be in sync and just enjoy those moments playing together. I'm excited to play home, especially with our fans. They have been amazing every single game. The atmosphere does a lot for this team, It keeps us going, no matter what, if we up or down. They're cheering for us. I think it would mean a lot to the fans. So if we went back to the finals, they've been cheering, they've been waiting for this moment since 2011. We want to give them what they deserve.
Man, this place in here is absolutely buzzing.
Dancing, driving, feeding, all high and down hard. The Mavericks go up 2 games to none, and Doncic hits the game winner.
It's not easy to get into the Western Conference Final, and then if you get past that, competing with champions is obviously very, very fun and very hard, I would say. I'm very hungry to get to the finals. Not just me, the whole team. A lot of people in our team hasn't been there, so it's a big motivation for us.
Welcome to the Kia Halftime.
At halftime of Game 2 of the NBA Finals, Boston clings to a 3-point lead. By the way, Luka Doncic's 23 points, the second most in any Finals half by a Dallas Maverick ever. You know what? Time for introductions. You know this fabulous crew anyway. Stephen A., what are you diagnosing in this one?
Well, what I'm diagnosing is that we haven't seen much from Jason Tatum yet, and we haven't needed to because Drew Holiday is doing his thing. Big-time performance from Drew Holiday in this first half. Got to give credit where credit is due. I like the way Kyrie ended the first quarter, to some degree the second quarter, but you'll need more from him. Luka is Luka, of course.
Look, Dallas has to take advantage of this 3 of 15 for Boston. They got to win this game because Boston's not going to do this to often. Josh and I were talking about it during the game in the second quarter. Indiana could score on this Boston team because they push the tempo. Luka Doncic doesn't want to do that, so now you're relying Boston to set up in the half court. They're too good defensively.
Also, Dallas still has no ball movement. I mean, Luka's 3 of 6, maybe 3 times more than he had in the previous game. But they're not moving the ball at all, the Mavericks are. It's been Luka's own sort of individual heroics. That is not necessarily sustainable. It's not going to win this game.
And if I'm Boston, I'm feeling great. We're only up 3, but we played terrible. And Dallas, this is something that they got to do. They got to have Luka come alive. Kyrie has to be perfect. These guys have to have great games. Boston, they just have to be good.
What about this for Dallas, y'all? First 6 quarters of this series, 11 of 40 from 3, 28%, 17 of 30 from the line, 57%. They can do better too.
Yeah.
Jason Kidd, he called Jaylen Brown the best player on this team. He certainly looked like it on that play. We'll be back after this.
This halftime report is presented by the all-electric 3-row Kia EV9. Power is a beautiful thing. Kia is the official automotive partner of the NBA.
James off the high dribble to the bucket. Dribble off a face roll.
Trevor Ariza going underneath the screen and roll. You got to keep a body on. Alley-oop! Oh, what a play from Kobe Bryant. The long alley-oop pass.
And that's the second time in this series they've gotten that dunk off that little back screen play.
Here comes Boston, 4-on-2. Pierce ahead of the back to Garnett for the slam. And that awakens Garnett and the crowd. Goes behind the back and lost it. Lower. But the steal. He has Giannis behind him. Just to win it. A face it by Kawhi Leonard. Over Giannis like a control. Here Starks. John Starks with the hook. And the next by one. For New York Knicks. To the NBA Finals to go up against the Houston Rockets. Ginobili to the right bucket. Oh, the stuff in the face of Serge Ibaka. Goes over Thomas to get it stolen by James. Here comes James, lobs the way. Back to James. What a play from Wade to James. And the lead is cut to 5. The back for that. Serge Ibaka, here's a score. Oh, with a vicious slam in the face of Kawhi Leonard. Taken by Gag, now but Watson, it's 3-on-1. Watson gets it up. Here's Gibson. Yes! And the foul! Gibson soaring over Dwayne Wade. The lead is 7 for the bucket. And the extension dunk.
Welcome to our annual gathering. We're celebrating the NBA Finals. At the center of it are 2 exceptional teams. Here's to those who make this event unmissable. Still got it. And here's to the rest of us waiting on the edge of our seats. Here we go. Here's to going out with the best of 7. Bang! Come on, Mike. But remember, no one sips the champagne until a champ is crowned.
To the finals.
Welcome back to the Kia Halftime.
Bob, let's check out our Kia halftime highlights. Luka Doncic came into this evening questionable, but he's doing everything he can.
And you know what? I worry about that. I mean, he's doing 23 points and they're down 3. So you need help. We've said it before. I like Kyrie in the second half.
Is help on the way in the second half? Find out after this.
This halftime report is presented by the all-electric 3-row Kia EV9. Power is a beautiful thing. Kia is the official automotive partner of the NBA. This presentation of the NBA Finals presented by YouTube TV will continue after this message and a word from our ABC stations.
The late Bill Walton was honored pregame.
Rozier comes up top, guarded by Porter. Rozier looks, wants to get it to Tatum. Tatum turns, Tatum drives, layup is up. Count and a foul! He got fouled, tied the game with a free throw coming up.
Doesn't travel, gets the ball back. Spins on Fultz, open jumper, buries it, tie game. Tatum takes it, makes it. 89 apiece, 1.8 to go.
Tatum out near the midcourt line, hard all over him. Tatum into the paint, the floater, good! Tied with .2 to go! Jason Tatum!
Come on, folks. Are you kidding me? He's 22 years of age, over the outstretched arm.
Tatum drives George right there. Tatum gets a wide open look and knocks it down. Jason Tatum ties the game.
Tatum spins in the baseline, goes hard to the basket, gets two and a foul. Smart. Now it'll be Tatum. Takes it. Got it. Remember, no timeouts for Detroit. 122, 120, 2.9 in the clock. In it comes, Grant, waiting, picks it up, keeps it up. Griffin. He did not get fouled. Sounds for the game, 122.
Take a look. Here's the execution. There's the screen, there's the switch. Ty Scott gets out, doesn't set a screen. Look at that matchup. No shot at all for Blake Griffin to guard Jason Tatum on that play.
Looking for Tatum. Gets it in. Tatum takes it. Makes it. Boston wins. Here we go. Tatum. Giannis switches up with him. Tatum now at Kupo, the superstar. Step back three on the way. Oh, he banks in. Jason Tatum puts Boston on top. Seconds remaining.
Turned into a one-on-one game. The best defender on the Bucks goes up against the best offensive player on Boston. Taking their time, getting the best shot available. His patented move. We've seen Tatum do that.
Jaylen Brown kicks it out. Smart fakes. Inside. Tatum spins. Welcome back. The NBA Finals presented by YouTube TV. Some sound.
Meet the level right here. We started out hot. Boom. Let's go. Let's turn it up. Embrace it. We knew this was coming. Come on. Square, square, square. Red, red. Good shot, Sam. They're going to go in. They're going to go in. Good shot. Good shots. We're getting good looks. Wide open looks. Keep getting good shots. Ain't nothing to worry about. It's another day. Just another day. Stay in the moment, fellas. We're getting great looks. Stay in the moment. Shoot it with confidence. Way to drop. Way to be aggressive, though. That's what I want to see.
Just another day in Game 2 of the NBA Finals. First half stats brought to you by ESPN Bet. Both teams shot well from 2-point range, not 3-point range. Big disparity for the Boston Celtics from the free throw line. Perfect at 13 for 13 as we get set for the third quarter. And hi again, everyone, with JJ Redick and Doris Burke. Mike Green on hand. We'll check in with Lisa in a moment. What's your thoughts on the first half?
Well, you said it. The Boston Celtics didn't shoot well, and like he's done all season, whatever the game requires, Drew Holiday's going to give that to you. And that first half required him to score 17 points for Holiday. Did a nice job hanging around the basket. Although Tatum didn't shoot well again, 8 assists in the first half for Jason Tatum. TV?
And for the Dallas Mavericks, 40 of the 54 points scored or assisted on by your two big stars. Remember, they're two of the best closers in the game. The later this marches and the closer it stays, Dallas obviously has excellent options.
Tatum, three-pointer. That won't go. Rebound, Gafford. And it just shows you how strong this Celtic team is, that they don't need Jason Tatum to dominate to win a finals game. They showed that in Game 1. They won handily. He's 2 for 10, but he's also such a more complete player. Gafford, nice move. It looked like there was some contact there, but Gafford able to get it to go through.
Well, can you exploit that matchup, right? Tatum's been guarding your 5. They went to him early in game 1. Gafford, another turnover by the Celtics. But will they post Gafford on Tatum again here?
Doncic with Derek White on him. Goes up top, P.J. Washington fakes, drives, fakes again, flips it up and in. 7 points for Washington, and Dallas regains the lead.
And I like that from Washington. He has a real strong ability to attack closeouts and score it in the paint.
Doncic, by the way, just 1 assist in game 1. He's got 5 to go with the 23 points. Brown with 6 to shoot. Tatum spins, goes inside, shot clock winding down. White has to hoist it up, can't get it to full. Holiday right there, and Tatum banks it in and a foul. Another intangible play from Drew Holiday, and a chance for a 3-point play for the Celtics.
Joe Mazzulla gives his guards the freedom to crash from the corner. They're not getting back on defense. They're looking to create an extra possession, a heads-up play from Drew Holiday.
And 3rd foul on Kyrie Irving. So now 7 points, 8 assists. Tatum hits the free throw. Celtics remain perfect from the line. 14 for 14. Brown now takes his turn on Doncic. Those are 2 strong dudes right there. Gafford goes at Tatum, layup, banks it in using his size.
2 post-up opportunities, 2 scores. Obviously, that is a 6'10", very strong guy going against Tatum. And that's going to be a big-time look here in the second half for this Dallas team.
Al Horford, again, getting the start. Brown, corner 3, misses. Doncic the rebound. That's his 4th of those. As it poked away, stolen by Jaylen Brown. Here's Horford. Inside, Holiday banks it in. Defense leading to offense for the Celtics. Brown had 3 steals and 3 blocks in game 1. Kyrie Irving can't get the 3. Rebound falls to the ground. Holiday now with 19 points. Tatum to White, fires away. 3 pointers good. 5-point lead for the Celtics. Nine assists now for Jason Tatum. Not letting his poor shooting affect the other parts of his game. Deflects that out of bounds. 10 to shoot for Dallas.
Watch this quick roll from Drew Holiday. So he's going to go into a dribble handoff, get out of there. That forces Kyrie Irving to make a decision. Do I give up the basket or I give up the 3-point line? And he's late to close out on that Derek White 3.
Doncic falling away, nails it. He's 10 for 14. He makes that shot look so easy, and it's anything but. Brown looking for that screen, gets some room. Gafford blocks it. Doncic the rebound.
You can tell Jaylen Brown wanted the screen on the other side.
Doncic kicks it out in the corner to Washington. Derek Jones spins against Derek White. Back to Irving, nearly knocked away. Irving gets it back. Washington, corner 3, in and out. And Derek White the rebound. Brown drives on Gafford. Pulls back, jump shot. Let's check in with Lisa Salters.
Hey, Mike, remember Jason Kidd told us pregame that if they can take away Boston's 3, they'd be good. I asked him how they've been able to do that so far. He said our rotations have been much better. I think we just got our nerves out of the way in game 1 and are rotating better now. Luka, of course, doing his thing, but I asked Jason Kidd what he needed to see from everyone else. He said, Kyrie's got to make some shots. We need someone off the bench to score as well. He said, we need a 3rd guy to come to the party for us to win this game. Mike?
All right, Lisa, that turnover certainly did help. Transition take foul. Call out P.J. Washington, his 2nd. So it's 1 free throw and possession.
Again, it's Derek White with the deflection, Drew Holiday with the steal. Those two guys make so many plays on both sides of the floor.
Not just the best defensive backcourt in today's NBA, one of the best defensive backcourts of all time.
I will co-sign that. I will co-sign that.
Derek White short, Doncic the rebound. Holiday trying to chase Luka Doncic. Horford helps. Lively gets inside and throws it down. Eric Lively with his first point. And a 20-year-old rookie from Duke makes it a 2-point game and a timeout call by Joe Mazzulla.
So we talk about how infrequently Boston blitzes. Al Horford jumps out on this screen. 2 to the ball. Drew a little bit late. Rotation late. And Lively getting lively at the cup.
The NBA Finals, presented by YouTube TV, are brought to you by the powerful backing of American Express and the new movie Twisters, in theaters July 19th. Get tickets now.
Feature a showdown between the Boston Celtics and the Dallas Mavericks. The Celtics, led by Jason Tatum and Jalen Brown, have reached the finals.
And signature drinks in a great atmosphere. 110 Grill is also recognized.
But with a heavy heart, because his biggest fan isn't here to cheer him on anymore. His mom, Kathy Drysdale, passed away in April after a 10-year battle with cancer. Kathy was a basketball star at Penn State and really Derek's biggest inspiration. When you ask him how he's doing now, he'll tell you not great. He says he feels better when he's on the court. That's when he feels closest to his mom. But when he's alone in his room, he says, I'm lonely, because the person he would talk to, call after a game, just isn't there anymore. Mike?
You know, Lisa, he's talked about, he says, I have an angel on my shoulders, talking about his mom, who is his superhero.
She passed the torch to me, and I have to carry that torch now. Well, that torch is shining brightly with this young man. He has been special during the regular season and fighting through his grief, and has been special in the playoffs as well. Irving jump shot won't go. Derek White grabs the rebound. White way off, and Doncic comes the other way. Doncic 25 points, 7 assists, 6 rebounds. Trying to find some room, leans in. PJ Washington fakes, drives, White stays with him. Washington just a little better, nice move.
No, Mike, he's just the difference there is strength. He just plays a little bully ball.
Now Washington on Tatum. Tatum can't get by, but draws the foul and one. That may have been the toughest shot of the night for Tatum, who's been struggling shooting, but that one goes down.
But when Jason Tatum can get to that right hand and create an angle, he's just so strong. This was his best year of his career in terms of his percentage finishing at the rim on layups and dunks. Good things happen when Jason Tatum drives the basketball.
He's been able to get downhill. It's just a question of what happens when he does get downhill. He's not been as efficient finishing in game one. They missed some open shots that he created. And that time just can't get the free throw down.
That's their first miss. They were 15 for 15. Washington takes a seat. Cleveland back in. Jaylen Brown once again, right up into Doncic. Now Tatum picks him up on the switch. And just past the midway point here in the third. Doncic behind the back, throws it away, deflected. And then Cleveland gets in front of Tatum. The officials say no transition take on that one. But Cleveland picks up his fourth. 14th outside out.
This is just a little teaching point. Jason Tatum, watch his arms here when he makes the pass. Hands out, able to get that deflection. You're trailing someone coming off a pick and roll, either high hands or hands to the side, trying to get a deflection, get a steal.
Tatum gets around Doncic, layup, no, too strong off the glass, and Doncic comes the other way. Kyrie Irving runs into White, spins. Jones gets a clean look. Air ball from Derrick Jones Jr. Lively was out of bounds when he tried to save it, and goes crashing along the baseline. And checking to make sure he ran into one of the photographers, knocked her over. It just shows you the kind of young man he is, making sure that she's okay. That one an easy call.
How about the defense from Derek White, though? Guessing right on the initial part of the drive and then staying with the play.
Lively picking up. Now Jones on Brown. Brown gets inside, stops, and banks it home. Timeout, Dallas. The lead is 6. That's the largest lead in the game for the Celtics.
I mean, this is just relentless attacking. Downhill drivers, elite, athletic, understanding timing, gets the defender off balance. Bucket is good.
Ray Allen now to Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, and the Celtics return to the Charles River and get that 18th banner. They're in a tough fight here in game 2. Right now leading by 6 with under 5 to play here in the third. They've had a lot of close calls over the last 8 years. They've been a contender. 6 conference finals, 2 NBA finals. As Jaden Hardy hands off to Doncic. 6 on the 24. Doncic picked up by Porzingis, double team. Washington just gets it off in time. Can't get it to fall, and Tatum with a rebound. Hauser and Brown play catch. Brown attacks. Tatum fakes the 3. Into the paint. Porzingis way outside is short. And Lively with his 7th rebound.
I didn't think they'd go 3 for 15 again, JJ. They are now just 4 for 24, the Celtics.
And still up 6.
Yeah.
Incredible. Doncic goes right at Tatum. Throws a wild pass. Stolen by Brown. Holiday all alone. Green in pursuit, but Holiday throws it down. Largest lead here in game 2. Some costly turnovers for Dallas. Green can't answer. Holiday another rebound. He's got 7 of those to go with 21 points. Brown posting up Green and a foul on Josh Green. They're in the penalty, so free throws.
So Jason Tatum here in isolation against Luka does a nice job of sliding his feet. Luka gets off balance. That's what creates that turnover. Drew Holiday out and running for the easy 2.
Jaylen Brown will shoot the free throws, playing his best basketball of his life, the Eastern Conference MVP. An excellent game 1, playing strong again here. With 10.7 assists in game 2. It's time for Try It free throws with YouTube TV. Scan the QR code to unlock your 5-day free trial and $15 off your first 3 months. YouTube TV. Try it free today. Huge advantage at the line for Boston.
Big moment now for Dallas. All right, they've not yet been able to contain the ball in this series. Boston is missing a lot of threes. Your defense has been better. Jason Kidd told Lisa Salters our rotations have been better. Kyrie Irving, it is time for an opportunity to work your magic.
He's only got 10 points, had a lot of them early. Lead is 10, first double-digit lead, either team. Irving, dancing, prancing, fires a 3, shot no good. Tatum the rebound, looks to push. As we approach 3 minutes remaining in the third. Green and Tatum fighting, Tatum doubled. Nice pass, Holiday layup is good. Timeout Dallas. Drew Holiday now at 23. Jason Tatum 10 assists. Celtics up a dozen. Brilliant game from Drew Holiday. All year, people have been saying Drew Holiday is the perfect fit for these Celtics. They said the same thing in Milwaukee when he went to the Bucks and won a title. You can probably say he's been a perfect fit for every team he's ever played on in his life. The guy just knows how to play winning basketball. In the last 4 years, has the highest winning percentage of anybody in the NBA, trying for his second title. Doncic answers back, and that's a huge shot right now.
Doncic has 4 of their 5 threes. The rest of the team, I believe, 1 for 11.
28 for Doncic. Now guarding Tatum. Tatum gets in the lane, layup off the glass.
And Mike, they're just relentlessly attacking Luka Doncic, right? I mean, Jason Kidd talked about Luka needing to participate defensively. Another blow-by.
Doncic gets inside and fouled by Jaylen Brown. So Brown picks up his second, and Doncic to the free throw line.
Jaylen Brown got on the high side here, and Luka Doncic trying to deny him the basketball. A good cut, and the foul from Brown.
They're just 5 of 11 from the free throw line. Doncic just 2 of 5, hits that. Another way, earlier tonight, they honored one of the all-time greats, Rudy Tomjanovich. Rick Carlisle giving him the trophy. This year's Chuck Daly Lifetime Achievement Award winner. Tomjanovich, one of 9 coaches in NBA history, winning back-to-back titles. He's the gold medal coach for Team USA in the 2000 Olympics and one of the all-time great guys in the NBA. Congratulations, Rudy T. Tatum gets it up top. Brown, nobody near him. Open 3, puts it in. The lead is 13. Dante Exum back in. Under 2 to play in the third. The end of the third quarter was a big part of the Celtics winning game 1. Doncic drives to Exum. Exum wide open three-pointer. Got it. Rattles it in. Dante Exum, who in the playoffs just 3 of 14 from three-point range.
How about the pass from Luka Doncic? He has no vision. That is feel and knowing this guy is going to stay spaced. That is ridiculously good.
Back to 10. These last 2 three-pointers from Dallas just trying to keep them close right now. Celtics trying to break this one open. Porzingis to Hauser. No hesitation to Hauser. Three-pointer too strong. All the way back out to Holiday. Tatum fakes. Drives. Lost it. Picked up by Doncic. Tatum thought he got hit. Doncic to Gafford. Gafford blocked by Porzingis. Holiday fakes. Hauser, corner 3. And Gafford the rebound. Exum. PJ Washington blocked again, but a foul. I don't think it's on Porzingis. It's probably on Hauser. And free throws for Washington.
Well, this was that first play from Kristaps Porzingis. Doris mentioned his elite rim protection. Number 1 in the NBA in field goal percentage allowed in the paint as the contesting defender. And that pass from Luka Doncic, that is a great example of court mapping. Just knowing where the chess pieces are at all times.
They had the 7-2 guy in front of him. No eyes on Dante Exum. And this is absurd. You have the elite rim protector, 7'2" with an incredibly long wingspan, and somehow that ball is delivered to Dante Exum. Just absolutely incredible. And a trail defender as well. And believe me, he feels that guy.
And right in the pocket, too. It was a perfect pass. Washington, it's the first, knocks down the second. And Dallas back with an 8. It was in game 1. They were down by 29, cut it to 8. Late third. The Celtics went on a big run to end the third. Jaylen Brown, double team. Holiday swings it. Tatum, way off. Rebound deflected right to Brown. Finds Horford. Hauser, corner 3. They're now 5 for 28 from three-point range, and they still lead by 8. Shot clock turned off. No fouls to give. Kyrie Irving trying to get untracked. Irving on the drive. Stripped and fouled by Holiday. That's going to be his third. Irving had 8 points in the first quarter. He has 2 since then. and has not scored in the second half. And this will be his first free throw of the finals. Didn't shoot free throws in game one, and gets to the line now here in the third quarter of game two. They're 8 of 15 from the line. Well, catch more of the action off the court and get your summer started with the new movie Bad Boys, Ride or Die, now playing exclusively in movie theaters.
So Kyrie Irving started this basketball game in the first quarter 4 for 5. He's 1 for his last 8. We talked about the contrast between these two teams. Boston's strength all year has been their top 6. Their starters, high percentage of their points, but really you've got essentially 6 starters because Al started about 35 games. Where Dallas, it's the 2 guys. You've got to drive it. Like Kyrie's got to come along.
Paul Pritchard banks in the 3 at the buzzer. The Mavericks making some good plays in the final minute. Pritchard answers with a third quarter bomb. And the lead back up to 9. But clearly got it off in time. And that's his first field goal of the finals. This presentation of the NBA Finals continues after this message and a word from our ABC stations.
Entertainment teams are
haven't been falling. How have you guys still managed to be up in this game?
I think our defense is doing a great job. Trying to take away the three, run off the line, and then doing our best to keep them off the free throw line. I know we just stopped Kyrie, but I got to do better.
Luka Doncic, he got off in the first half. How were you able to keep him relatively quiet in that third quarter?
Just applying pressure. I think giving them different looks. JB's doing a great job. When JT's on him too, doing a great job, and just making it tough on him.
All right, thank you.
All right, Lisa. Oh, PJ Washington. The Celtics had a great defensive sequence there, but Doncic finds Washington.
It's the late pass from Luka Doncic. He does that as well as anyone. He was dead in the water.
And PJ Washington was talking about that. He had to get used to that when he was acquired mid-season because he'd figure out he's going to shoot it, and then all of a sudden the ball's in his hands. Tatum travel.
Shot clock winding down, nowhere to go. Jaylen Brown turns his head for just a split second. PJ Washington able to score.
Doncic now 29 points, 10 assists, 7 rebounds. Mavs though down 7. Pritchard on him. Doncic jumper. Can't get to the fall. Gafford's tip won't go. And Horford the rebound. Jaylen Brown goes at Exum. Well defended. Tatum launches a 3. And Washington the rebound. Doncic double team. Stripped and stolen. He's upset. Thought he was fouled. Here's Tatum. Back to Brown for the slam. Jason Tatum with another assist, his 11th. And the lead back up to 9. The unselfish Celtics now with 25 assists. Gafford inside, rolls it over the rim. Brown surveying, now attacking. Double, Horford, Pritchard, Tatum. Three-pointer, got it! His first three-pointer of the night was 0 for 6. Celtics back up 10. Doncic another behind the back pass. Doncic against Pritchard, spins, falling away, puts it up short, hit the rim. I thought that was going in. White on the drive. He's fortunate Brown was back in the backcourt. Horford.
Well, they continue to generate great looks and just cannot make the threes.
Irvin trying to get going against his former team. Left-handed, flips it up, got short. Gafford the rebound, back up. Shot won't go, but a free throw or 2 coming up for Gafford.
So the Boston Celtics, threes have been such a significant part, but so has the downhill driving and the shots created off that. Look at the ball movement. Swing, swing to an open 3, and Tatum, who has struggled, makes that one.
Kyrie Irving now hearing it from the fans once again. Since he left the Celtics, he's 0-11 against the Boston Celtics, including 0-6 here in his return to TD Garden. He has had a magnificent season for the Mavericks, but struggling here in the finals so far as Gafford misses. Upcoming final schedule brought to you by Michelin. All games are on ABC. The series will ship to Dallas for games 3 and 4. We'll have it for you Wednesday at 8:30 and Friday at 8:30.
Like the free throw shooting has been problematic for Dallas. They've advanced all the way to the finals, but they've been the worst free throw shooting team in the playoffs. They have the exact same number of free throw attempts as Boston, but Boston has made 7 more. They're 17 for 18.
Yeah, their margin for error cannot afford them to have that number. Gafford goes 1 for 2. Gafford 9 points, 7 rebounds. Dallas hanging around, still only down by 9, and so much time remaining. Pritchard up top to Tatum. Tatum gets in the paint, kicks it out in the corner. Derek White's floater up and good. Sweet shot from White.
But another basket created from a driving kick. This is literally the best version of the Boston Celtics offense when they get into their driving kick game.
Irving fakes, nice feed inside. Gafford with an easy slam. Beautiful move there from Irving, his 5th assist.
And he's got to be the driver of it. In these non-Luka minutes, Kyrie has got to create for himself and others.
And after being quiet for about a game and a half, Daniel Gafford has been excellent in this second half.
And they needed somebody else to help out Doncic in the scoring department. There's now 4 Mavericks in double figures. Tatum falling away, shot short.
But when you're struggling to take that turnaround jump shot, he's 6 for 18.
Irving gets inside, again, left-handed scoop. And a quick timeout from Joe Mazzulla. Dallas back within 7. Kyrie Irving now with 14 points.
Kyrie creating offense for the Dallas Mavericks. This one in the half court. The dump-off pass to Daniel Gafford. And then you love this from Irving, attacking early before the defense gets set. Uses his body to shield off White. Tough lefty finish.
The NBA Finals are presented by YouTube TV. Try it free. New users only. Terms apply. Cancel anytime. And in part by Disney and Pixar's Inside Out 2. Your favorite emotions are back in theaters with some new friends. See Disney and Pixar's Inside Out 2. Only in theaters Friday. Get tickets now.
This copyrighted broadcast of the National Basketball Association may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the express written consent of the NBA.
Celtics right now still leading by 7 as we hit the 8-minute mark here in the fourth quarter. Jrue Holiday leading the Celtics in scoring. With 23, hands off with Tatum, Porzingis, Horford, and Derek White. Brown currently on the bench. Cleveland back in for Dallas with Derek Jones Jr., Gafford, Doncic, and Irving. 4 on the 24. White sees that, has to hoist up a three-pointer. And it's good! Derek White! Last ditch to put it up before the shot clock expired. That's a couple of circus threes that the Celtics have hit. Richards at the end of the third. Irving step back, jump shot. Can't fall. Horford the rebound.
Well, they've missed about 15 open ones. So they're due for a couple to go in.
Gafford on Tatum. Tough assignment. Tatum to the rim and fouled. Irving came over to help out, and Tatum will shoot 2 free throws.
They were trying to post Kristaps Porzingis against Kyrie Irving. Irving did a great job of fighting him, and Derek White with just the court awareness to get a shot off. Big time from Derek White. You see Derek Lively. That was a great defensive possession from the Dallas Mavericks.
Those are deflating shots for the opponent. They play good defense. And Tatum at the line. He's 3 for 4 from the line. Irving just picked up his 4th foul. The NBA Finals continue Wednesday from Dallas on ABC. NBA Countdown begins the coverage at 8. Tip-off game 3 shortly after 8:30. Will it be 2-0 Boston? Or can the Mavericks have a terrific comeback and even this up at 1 apiece?
2 distinctly different shots from Jason Tatum on his last 2 touches. The fadeaway he took with 11 ticks on the clock, which was not a great shot when you're struggling. This right here, when you're struggling and you are an excellent free throw shooter, is exactly what you love to see. And another double-double, 18, 12, and 7 for Jason Tatum.
Lead back up to 12. Just over 5 minutes gone by in the 4th. Irving. Holiday stays right with him. Boy, that's just great defense from Drew Holiday. Doncic drives, throws it up. Bank shot won't go. Doncic sort of got bumped there. There was some contact. Here comes Tatum. Crossover, drive, in the paint. Left-handed shot, missed it. Irving. Washington, corner 3. Short. Gets it back and lays it up and in. Good hustle there from P.J. Washington as Porzingis goes down and comes up limping a little bit. It's just a slight limp as he gets into the front court. P.J. Washington, 15 points for Dallas. They needed that. Holiday, corner 3. And Gafford, another rebound, is 8th.
Kristaps' gait is not great right now, Mike. He comes up the floor again with a little bit of a limp, yeah.
Doncic a 3. Rebound, Tatum.
Boy, he takes out a lot of those tough boards.
We're past the halfway point in the 4th quarter. Jaylen Brown, guarded by Irving. Throws it up and in. Had a little bit of daylight. Then flip it in. 19 now for Brown. 7 assists as well.
When Brown and Tatum have gotten the matchup that they've wanted, they've been consistently able to get in the paint and break down the defense.
Speaking of breaking down the defense.
Kristaps not right, though, guys. I'm telling you, Horford's there. But that's a play you see. We saw him make a similar play in the first half.
Yeah, there's no question he's laboring right now. Irving now at 16. Dallas back within 10. Under 5 to play. Jaylen Brown shut off by Doncic. Leans in, left-handed, shot won't go. Ball deflected, picked up by Doncic. Irving. Alley-oop. Gafford throws it down. Perfect pass from Kyrie Irving. And the Mavericks back within 8. And timeout called by Boston.
So this is the play where Kristaps didn't come up with the kind of gait we expected. He lands hard on that right leg, and since that moment, slower to react. This is a big deal for the Boston Celtics.
It's the right calf.
He's trying to sprint back, but his gait isn't right, and Gafford, easy finish.
too. Some NBA champions sitting courtside. Some NFL Super Bowl champions sitting in the suite. And some NCAA women's college basketball champion. With a lot of rings with that group. And of course, our commissioner, Adam Silver, sitting here in a sold-out TD Garden Game 2 of the NBA Finals wearing his Bill Walton pin in memory of the former Celtic. 4.5 remaining in the third. Dallas still only down by 8. Tatum goes inside. Doncic took an elbow to the face. Drew Holiday whips a pass to White. Backing up with number 3. And Gaffer hauls in another rebound, his 9th. Holiday deflects it. Doncic has to throw it. White with the steal. Holiday to Horford. Holiday at 3. Bang! Drew Holiday from downtown. Lead back up to 11. More Celtic defense. Irving can't connect. Tatum the rebound. Tatum head down to the rim. Misses the jam. Holiday comes up with it. Holiday to drive. White. Three-pointer. Puts it in. Back-to-back threes. Timeout, Dallas. Largest lead of the night.
So Boston talks all the time about whatever it takes. Drew Holiday, the lone champion, gonna make the deflection, JJ.
And then it's his guy, Derek White, with the steal. This will lead to a Drew Holiday 3. It's been consistent throughout these playoffs. Endgame, Drew Holiday, Derek White making plays.
Under 3.5 remaining. And the Celtics up by 14. Nice pass inside to Jones. Jones gathers, lays it up and in. Another bullet pass there from Doncic. And it's back to 12.
It looked like he had happy feet on the catch. Derek Jones Jr., that was a bullet.
Boston will take their time on the possessions now. White gets into the paint, floats it up, shot won't go. Rebound Doncic. Doncic 29 points, 11 assists. Derek Jones Jr. drives, tries to finish, can't, but a blocking foul is called on Derek White. That'll be his second.
This guy is always extraordinary to me. Being able to retreat and challenge without fouling.
And I don't know if he wrapped his arm around him, but that didn't look like a blocking foul from Derek White. Here you see the beautiful pass from Luka Doncic.
Huge free throws for Dallas. They struggle at the line again. Missed 8. Coming up after our game on ESPN Sports Center with Scott Van Pelt. Key moments from the Bronx, Dodgers and Yankees. Live post-game coverage from Boston Finals Game 2. And Doris and JJ and Tim Legler more will join SDP to break down the key moments of the game here at the TD Garden. Jones, 2 big free throws there. Back to 10. The Celtics have led all but 44 seconds here in the second half. Horford swings it to White. White tied up. Brown goes back door. Fakes. Pass deflected and stolen. Doncic tipped it. Irving came up with it. 2.5 remaining. Irving one-on-one with Tatum. Backs in, pumped away by Tatum and stolen. Another terrific defensive play from the Celtics.
Jason Tatum again hasn't had his best stuff tonight offensively, but has made a number of key plays, rebounds, that steal, some assists. There's so much value to everything he does on a basketball floor.
Horford to Tatum. Tatum off the bounce. Jump shot. Won't go. Doncic the rebound. Triple-double from Doncic, but his team down 10 with under 2 to play. PJ Washington gets inside and draws the foul. And that's best case scenario for Dallas now to get some points on the board with the clock stop.
Well, here's Tatum again. This clear side isolation for Kyrie Irving on an island. Sliding his feet to start it, and then using that length to poke the ball away. That's elite individual defense from Jason Tatum.
Thinking about the different assignments he's had tonight, guarding their centers, different types of bodies. Gafford, the physical, lively, the hyper-athletic. Maxi Kleber wants to shoot it. But you hang tough when you have a tough shooting night. He has not been efficient in the series. 6 for 21 tonight.
All season long, it's been all about team success for Jason Tatum. Free throws are good. 8-point game. Irving trying to put some pressure on Holiday. Tatum sets the screen. Holiday to White. Back up top, shot clock at 7. White to Tatum. Tatum, tough catch. Back up Holiday. Jaylen Brown, a three-pointer. Back to the rim, Doncic the rebound. Mavericks still alive. Doncic needs to push. Holiday slowing him down. Doncic gets inside, stops, trying to get some contact. Yes, and a foul. Luka Doncic with a chance for a three-point play and a chance to cut it to 5.
8-0 run by the Dallas Mavericks. This is exceptional. Deceleration by Luka Doncic. He's going to dead stop once he feels Al on his back. Watch this. Stop. Draw the contact. Make sure you're concentrating. Finish the bucket.
31 now for Doncic. 11 assists, 11 rebounds. Big free throw here. Gets it to go. 5-point game. 9 straight points. Now for the Dallas Mavericks. Holiday brings it up in the front court. The crowd rises here at the TD Garden. Coming up with a minute remaining. Game 2 of the NBA Finals. Celtics looking to take a 2-0 lead. Tatum shut off by Doncic. Tries again. Tatum to the rim. Shot blocked. Derek Jones with the rejection. Here's Irving. Washington drives. Blocked by White. Oh, what a block from Derek White. And White slows it down the other end. That would have cut it to 3. White on the drive. Out of Brown. 6 to shoot. Jaylen Brown into the paint. Layup. He banks it in. Jaylen Brown, a huge bucket in the lead. Back up to 7 with 29 seconds remaining.
Watch Derek White on this play. Coming from the lower right of the screen. All out hustle. This would have cut it to 3. That's a potential game-saving play. Jaylen Brown as well, providing support. minutes here in the fourth quarter. But this, not only was it a great block, there should have been a foul call. Jaylen Brown with a shove in the back on this P.J. Washington play. Both guys blocked it. But that should have been a foul call as the game ends. And the Celtics get the victory, 105-98. The Mavericks with a much better performance, but the three balls so difficult for them. 6 of 26. And they fall short, and we'll head to Dallas down 0-2. Another one of those victories for the Boston Celtics. Doris, we start at the top of the telecast. It's the blueprint for their success. So many contributions from so many different players.
Their strength has been their balance. Their two stars, Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum, both had a reduced number of field goal attempts per game. Jason Tatum said, "We are willing to do less to achieve more," but the plays late continue by Holiday and Derek White. Just an incredible team effort.
All right now, let's go to Lisa Salters for post-game coverage, and she's with Drew Holiday.
Thank you, Mike. Drew, we talked at the end of the third quarter about how your defense was making the difference when the shots weren't falling. Just what impressed you most about your defense?
Just being consistent, sticking with it, knowing that they were scoring, making plays, getting to the free throw line, but being consistent and sticking to it.
And how about that play? I thought it was a block by Derek White. That could have cut into two, but you're not so sure it was Derek.
It was amazing. I think maybe D-White got it first and then JB got it second, but just the effort, right? Just the effort to know that we're up by, 7, 10 or whatever. They could have gave up the layup, but to go up there and get that block is elite.
And staying with the defense, Kyrie struggled tonight. Luka struggled in the second half. Just what were you guys doing defensively to keep those guys in check?
Just trying to show them bodies, show them different bodies, trying to crowd the paint, but at the same time being able to cover the three.
You guys always talk about whatever it takes. It really was a team effort tonight. But in addition to your defense, they needed your scoring as well. Like, what was working for you offensively?
Honestly, I think I just got the opportunity. I would say a lot of it was JT. JT was tagging the basket. They were double teaming him, and he was making the right play. I don't know if he had a triple-double. Almost had 9 rebounds, but the way that he played tonight, the way that he let us get into the paint, making plays, finding me wide open, it was all about him.
All right, thank you, Drew. Going to Dallas up 2-0. How's that feel?
It feels great, but it's not over. Whatever it takes, as long as it takes.
We'll see you in Dallas. Mike.
All right, Lisa, that's now 9 straight victories for the Boston Celtics. And in the entire playoffs, they're now 14-2, and more importantly, 2-0 here in these NBA Finals. Mavericks lose back-to-back games for the first time in the playoffs. Our final score here in Game 2, Celtics 105, Dallas 98. Thanks to our outstanding crew, led by producer Tim Corrigan, director Mike Schwab. For Doris Burke, JJ Redick, and Lisa Salters, Mike Breen saying thanks so much for watching here on ABC, home of the NBA Finals right now. Let's join Malika and the studio team here at the TD Garden.